Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers Studio Series review. In today's video we're taking a look at Studio Series 72 Starscream based on his Bumblebee movie brief cameo. Absolutely love the Studio Series. I've kind of scaled it. It kind of goes Masterpiece, then Studio Series, and then the likes of kind of like the Generations line, and then we've got Cyberverse and that at the bottom there for the kind of age that these are aimed at. I secretly always kind of hope that they oversize these for my oversized collection as well, but shh. It's a little bit about Starscream. He got the diorama of Cybertron behind him. He looks the part. Let's crack him open. And here we have him on the turntable. He looks the part, but there's definitely a few flaws in amongst all of that. The guns don't peg in very well on the wings. The wings don't stay up. They kind of flop down. I had to shave a little bit of plastic off. There was a little bit hanging off that shouldn't have been there. But I mean, all in all, he looks gorgeous. I mean, I love how he cleans up. It's just small gripes, I guess. I mean, Studio Series figures are cheap, but they're not cheap, are they? You're still paying a fairly decent price for them. And you'd think that they'd kind of got on top of this now because they've done some really amazing figures. But I really would love to see this done by one of those bootleg companies, whether it be like kind of Black Mamba or somebody similar, done up to the same kind of height as the 3A Blitzwing. You don't really even need to over-engineer this, just tweak a little bit about it, maybe add some ratchets to it, and I think there'll be a lot of happy bunnies out there. I know, me especially, I'd be over the moon. But yes, this is quite obviously Starscream. It's the Starscream we should have had. I still think it probably should have been Starscream come down to Earth, or Blitzwing done in Blitzwing's colours, but hey, that's just me. Like we get with all Studio Series, we have this diorama. This time it is, of course, Cybertron in the background. And here we have him, up close and personal. So really nice face sculpt on there. Love this translucent here. Not a fan of the kind of a luminescent version of the yellow they've used there. It's almost toxic yellow. This is a lovely hybrid. See what I mean about these guns? These are crazy loose. Well, this one is a little bit keeky. We'll probably fix that, which is fine. And this is my gripe, you know. This one here will kind of stay upright. This one here kind of springs back down. There's nothing really I can do to keep that upright. So this is as upright as they get, just to keep them kind of in unison. I have them both like that. Really does look nice. I've got his cannon, just flips up over the hand there. Love how tidy these legs are though. And that there, that really just reminds me of an Ice Seeker. Looking at it from that kind of view, with your insignias on the back there. I love on the promo shots that they had the insignias on the inside of the wings, but they don't on the final. I like him. Head range is there. It's a little bit lackluster. We can go left and go right. We've got a little bit of tilt up and down on that head. Would have liked a lot more. Would have liked for the head to have kind of come down a little bit more naturally. Arms can go around. We can come out to the side. There's an upper bicep rotation. There is a bend on the elbow, and we have the flex on the wrist there due to the transformation. There is a waist rotation underneath there, and it actually clears this red crotch piece quite nicely. I like how they've done that. Legs can come forwards, backwards, a little bit of hindrance for the wings there. Out to the side on a smooth ratchet. There's an upper thigh rotation, and there's a nice bend on that knee. Getting really kind of natural look to that. And then we got some pivoting on the feet, as well as some up and down motion as well. Just seeing who I had to hand for scale comparison. And I've got the KO version of the Prime, and I've got part of my Quintesson set. So yeah, to give you an idea of how he fares. He looks very lanky like that, doesn't he? Just at this kind of angle to get stout Prime in. Starscream just looks very lanky. He's very kind of tall and almost kind of stretched. Right, now to get Starscream transformed up, we want to remove his weapons. So I've removed the blasters from here and from here. And I've also removed his gun. Now to start with these wings, you want to tab those down, flip this around, unflip this section, it comes down. Same with this side, bring this around, flip this piece, and then untab these, which brings those in. The hands are going to slot under, like so, and those are going to rotate, and that's going to rotate as well. These panels here push down like this, they lock on the inside of that section. This is going to lift up, and this whole piece here will push through like this. And you can see here we've got these panels here, this comes up, and that's going to form the nose cone, which just tabs in, and these are going to come forwards and they will tab in to one another like that, and we'll cover those shortly. These are on this spring hinge, so hinge that back down. This whole panel will flip up and over, so that the head can come up into that void. You can then open this arm panel, open this arm panel, like so, bringing these around to the center, and those are going to bend on that hinge like so, and come down into that void. As you can see, this is all going to form the front of Starscream in his Tetrajet mode, and then come around to these feet. This piece untabs like so, foot collapses, and this is going to come up. As you can see there, it tabs in to that leg, so that when we bring these down, you can rotate it like so, and that's going to collapse downwards, and then this bit will come up and cover off this void. We have this piece here on the tail fin, which will come up. So let's just do the same with this leg. Make sure that the Starscream head is just tucked on the inside here, so that these are on the outside, and just straighten everything up. That's pretty much Starscream in his jet mode. We can bring in these weapons, and then we got the null rays. They're now going to tab in using this section. Like that. And same over on this side. Like that. And then we have a Tetrajet style Starscream. There we go, just plug. There we have him. Not the ugliest Tetrajet in the world, is it? Always got some sort of like Star Trek vibe. It's one of these. Almost kind of reminds me a bit of the Klingon bird of prey. But I think it does exactly what it needs to. Yeah, that's not terrible, I guess. You can see how they can go from that to the Earth Seekers. But I just need to get the rest of these now. But are we going to get the cone heads done like this as well? Not sure. Maybe, possibly. Have they been teased? I don't know. Quick scale comparison with another Studio Series figure. There we go, look. Just to give you an idea of how they fare. Obviously very different. One's at Earth mode, one's Cybertronian, one's Bayverse, one's Nightverse. So it's very different indeed, but gives you an idea of what we're working with. I like it. I'm a huge Starscream fan, and personally, I think this works. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I'll include a link in the description where this can be purchased over at Robot Kingdom. I have the Dino figure to do as well. Looking forward to getting him out. We've had some interpretations of Dino in the past. The best one being not the alien attack, but the oversized version of the alien attack, I feel. And nice to see what Hasbro has to offer, albeit it is quite panelific. I'll explain that during that video. But until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.